Hey y'all, welcome in. I wanted to do a very quick all signs reading where I'm telling y'all about what's going on this weekend. It's a general message, so general message, so take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. But I wanted to do just something hella quick so that way y'all just get a nice little something something. Okay? All right. So, let's start of course with Aries. And I'll start the timer. All right, this weekend. What's the vibe this weekend? Messages for this weekend. Let's see. Mm. I feel like this weekend is going to be a weekend where you guys are like not really wanting to be super duper serious about much of anything. And I feel like honestly, if it doesn't bring you joy, if it's not bringing you happiness, I feel like you're not wasting your time like at all. This feels very much like one of those things where it's like you're enjoying your own energy as well. So it doesn't feel like you're very outward. Not saying that you're not going to be around people, but I do feel like this is more so about like, it's all about me and what I'm having fun doing and what I want to do. So I honestly feel like this is one of those weekends where you are enjoying your own time and your own energy without needing to be around others. And like I said, not going to waste your time on anything that does not produce fun, because that's kind of the vibe that you're in. You got the Chariot in the reverse, also the Five of Pentacles. Like I said, I feel like this is going to be, and not saying that you're lonely, but others may feel like you're kind of leaving them out in the cold, because I feel like this is more so of a time period of it just being about you. And I don't feel like you might not even go anywhere this weekend. If you do, I don't feel like it's going to be like going to many places. I feel like this is very like minimal at best when it comes to just getting out and about. Okay. Let's see. All right, you got Page of Wands here, the Page of Swords in the reverse. I do feel like you will communicate with people. There is like one person I feel like is your person that you do communicate with, whether this is a best friend or this is a lover that you will still converse with. You still want to converse with. But I feel like this is very low key type of energy week this weekend. Look, even at the bottom of the deck you have the King of Wands in the reverse. This is definitely one of those ones where it's like you you might tell somebody, yeah, I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna be there, and then you don't show up. So if y'all are dealing with an Aries, just understand this is one of their introverted weekends. Don't expect much from them. All right, let's go on to Taurus here. I wonder how long this is gonna, it'd probably be like a 30-minute read. That's cool though. All right, Taurus. Oops. Okay. What's going on for you guys? Oh, there's something here that your perspective changes, or there's like a scenario that changes, but you like it. Like this is something that's good. There's a good change that is coming your way. Let me see. What is this about? All right, Queen of Swords here. You got the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Hell, it may just be that you're cutting somebody out and you just feel so much lighter, so much better because you've done so. I feel like you're not giving towards a situation. You've gotten very clear about it. You've changed your mind on it. And now you're pulling back that energy. And I feel like this weekend is going to be one of those ones where you just feel good. You also are going to feel like empowered to do something here. You got the Magician, Eight of Eight of Wands in the reverse, and the Devil in the reverse. I mean, I feel like whatever this decision is, it is a very empowering decision with that Magician that's there. It could be like well, honestly, I feel like you're removing somebody out of your life. You're removing them. Uh, you're not communicating with them anymore. You're not going towards that situation. I feel like you're taking charge of your life. Not saying that you didn't have control of your life, but it's like you're calling that energy back. And yeah, this is about disconnecting. But it's not in a sense of like you're going to be sad about it. I don't think you're going to be sad about it. I feel like this is going to be something that takes a load off of you. And I feel like you've been holding on to it for a while. Now, I I don't know what kind of relationship you have with this person. I do know at one point you guys were very close. This could be family, this could be friend. I mean, it could be a lover, but it doesn't have to be. I just know whatever it is, this is something that it's like the person wasn't consistent. They weren't a consistent person, and I feel like you weathered the storm for as long as you possibly could, but it put you at a disadvantage. That's the reason as to why you're feeling like this empowerment moment, because it's like you finally are doing something that you know you should have done a long time ago, and now it's like you can move on. And I do feel like, not saying that you don't have like feelings for this person or that you don't care about this person. It's like you're caring about them from afar. You're not allowing them to be close to you any longer. So, all right, Taurus, that's what I got for you on that. Actually, I'm going to pause this because I want to turn that fan on. It's cold up in here. Hold on just a second. Okay. I'm back for Gemini. All right. Gemini. This weekend. What do you need to know? Okay, you got two cards that popped out. Somebody feels like you're being selfish by not communicating with them. I feel like you have somebody here that's very needy, that like has a, couldn't get it out, that has like a very needy, they don't feel like they're getting what they need from you. And I feel like a lot of it is because you are keeping to yourself right now during the weekend. I feel like for the weekend, I don't know if it's them specifically that you just don't want to talk to, or you're just kind of to yourself and in your head, and you're watching things, but you may not be like communicating with this person. You have the devil here in the reverse. I don't think that there's like malicious reasons as to why you're not communicating, but just understand that there is somebody here that might kind of get on your nerves because they're wanting more from you. So just take it as it resonates for you. You got Page of Pentacles here. You also have the Tower in the reverse. I feel like a conversation between you and another person, like a talk between you and someone else is going to kind of save things from falling apart. So there is something that's here that needs to be conveyed. And I feel like whenever you do have this conversation, both you and the other person are going to learn something new. That's kind of the vibe that I get. It's like you're going to learn something new, either about each other, or they're going to learn something new about you. You're going to learn something new about them. But I feel like it's a dialogue that you guys are having. Strength card in the reverse. Ace of Wands. You might feel a little bit, I don't know if you not talking to this person or not being around this person and kind of being to yourself is what is making this person be very like needy and wanting to be clingy with you. But what I do see, however, with this is with the strength in the reverse, you got the Ace of Wands in the reverse. This is someone here that if they're not careful, and yes, don't get me wrong, you're going to learn something new and they're going to learn something new, vice versa, whatever. But I don't feel like it's going to be like gentle communication. I feel like you may end up going off on this person. I feel like it could very well be heated because I don't think that you're going to mince words. Okay. Cancer. Let's go, Cancer. Cancer. I see you guys working on something like a project, or you're putting okay, it's so weird because I just got like house improvement. Some of you can be doing some things around the house, but I feel like this is more so like a solo project. I don't think that you're wanting to actually work with others. I feel like this is something that you want to work on by yourself, and you want to feel like that pride about what you've done. 'Cause especially with that Seven of Pentacles there, that's like planting the seeds, watering, watching it grow, feeling like you've put in all this hard work, if, an investment into something that you're seeing producing results. It's along those lines. I feel like that's what you guys are going to be more focused on this weekend. What else? All right. I also feel it's kind of you have a little bit of a similar vibe as Gemini, except this person, I feel like you've walked away from them. You have that 8 of Cups that's there, that is reflecting that walking away type of energy that's there. Oh, I didn't even see this card. This definitely, okay, that makes sense. You are walking away from a burden. So something that you felt like was just too much for you to bear, or you didn't want to bear it any longer, or it just was. I feel like there's like a lot of responsibility, a lot of pressure, a lot of weight on your shoulders, and I feel like you've walked away from that. Whoever it is that you've walked away from, because or like whatever responsibilities that somebody was trying to put on you, because I feel like it's somebody trying to place something on you all the time, and you've walked away. This person is codependent, and they feel like you're selfish. So don't be surprised about that. But the problem is that they were codependent, and because you've now cut this person off, now they're acting like they're the victim, like they're the one that is being hurt because of this. King of Swords here, you got the Moon in the reverse. I don't know what it is about people telling other people how they feel this weekend, but I definitely see you may end up telling somebody how you feel. You might not be able to contain those emotions any longer. And I see you being very direct in how you're coming across to this person. Also, there may be somebody who tries to reach out to you, but I feel like you might reject it or stop it dead in its tracks. I feel like it's somebody here who is very attracted to you. This is passion, desire. Okay. All right. Oops. What the heck? Okay, let's go on to Leo. All right, Leo, this weekend. What are the weekend vibes for you guys? Leo. All right. Devil. Huh. You got Devil with the 3 of Swords and the Knight of Cups. 4 Wands in reverse, 4 Pentacles. You got somebody here who does not want you to move on. I feel like they still have emotions for you. They're obsessed with you, number one. Number two, this could, y'all may have had a breakup, or there may have been some sort of betrayal within this connection that you had with this person. It's just talking about how like unstable this person is, like in their thinking, in their living environment, all of it. They still have emotions for you. They haven't let you go. Why is that even coming up for the weekend? World. Lovers in reverse. 8 of Swords. There may be something that you get to close out with this person. And then it's weird. I got cord cutting. Some of y'all may be performing cord cuttings with this particular person, because it just seems like they can't let go. They're stuck. And it's like you're gaining some sort of closure over this, whether you do a cord cutting or not. But there is something that's here. Shit, maybe you need to do a cord cutting off of this person, because I do feel like they don't want you to move on. Like they're holding on to your energy. Give me more. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse, a 2 of Wands, Tower in the reverse, 4 of Swords. I do feel like you are getting some sort of healing from this situation. I do. Even if they're trying to save it, even if they're trying to stop you from walking away, I feel like you've made the choice of dropping it. And now they need to understand and acknowledge that that's the choice that you made. And I'll say this, For some of y'all don't have an ex that's actually coming your way, but it could very well be that you're in your mind, like your mind pops in thoughts and memories and shit about this person. And it is because this person is very much just on you. Like they cannot let you go. Cord cutting may also be something that definitely needs to be done. You don't have to do a cord cutting, but I mean, if that's the type of shit that you do, like that's what I do, then I would absolutely, ain't no time like the present to take care of that. Also, this weekend you may be getting a lot of attention wherever you go. Um, or if you have like some sort of social media presence, you may be, I don't want to say viral. It could be viral, but I mean, like I just feel like you're gaining a lot of traction on what you're doing. So keep that up. Even if you're not on social media, this could just be literally something that you do for work and it's picking up momentum. You're seeing a large amount of progress in that area. Okay, Virgo. I'm sorry, Leo may have gotten a little bit more time because I didn't have the timer on like I'm doing right now. Okay, Virgo. All right, what's going on for Virgo? Messages this weekend for Virgo. Hmm. Hmm. Remember why you walked away from this person, or remember why you even thought about walking away from this person. I'm going to tell you why, because I feel like this person is trying to, I think you're in no contact with them. For a lot of you, you're in no contact because there was a walking away, whether this person walked away or you walked away. Um, but there's like a very look at this bottom of the deck. Look at this. Look at this. Very cautious type of energy here, where it's like you feel the need to stand your ground, and I feel like it's because this person breaks no contact. They break the silence, and I don't know what the fuck they're telling you, but whatever it is, it has you in your head. Now you are kind of like, I don't know. You're trying to analyze whatever it is that they're saying. You're trying to see, has this person really changed? Has this person really changed? Um, and that's why I will reiterate, remember why you walked away. Even if you've been waiting for this person, the and y'all know, I would never discourage anyone going back to people. I don't discourage because you're gonna do what you want to do anyway. But when I do see stuff like this, I do want to bring it to your attention because I feel like if I don't, then you could possibly be like, well, you didn't tell me that. So I feel like you might forget because it's been a while. And also, since you guys have separated, things aren't, think you're not having those same issues or the problems or whatever. And maybe for some of you, you have been waiting for this person to come back to you. And it feels good initially, but it still shows that it's going to end in something that like you lose something. Whether it's you lose all the progress that you've made since this person is gone, or whatever the case may be. But I feel like there's a loss. There's a loss that's suffered if you decide to go down that path. But like I said, I'm not telling anybody to not do anything. I'm just giving you what's in the energy. And you're probably going to need a personal reading to confirm whether or not um, it's completely accurate for you because I'm reading for a bunch of people, thousands of people. So it be like that sometimes. All right, Libra, this weekend, what's going on? What do you need to know? Libra. You may feel impulsive this weekend. Impulsive to go do something. Do something exciting, do something maybe a little risky. maybe a little risky. Oh, yeah. Look at that. 8 of Wands. Now, I feel like there's some sort of communication that comes in. Maybe that's what it is that something comes in and it's very exciting and you decide that you want to go ahead and start, taking some risks. Um, what I can say, hmm, what I can say is this. It could be somebody already that you know, okay? Um, because it feels like somebody comes in to talk and ignites that fire, that passion back in again, and the conversation is all about balance and moving on from the past and no longer being in conflict with you, and just basically trying to be on the same page as you and trying to find a good balance. We're not out of we're not out of Mercury retrograde yet. Okay? So exes still return. Yeah. What I'm getting here is just to proceed with caution, because I do feel like this is something here that happens and you don't expect it. You have the upper hand. You have the better judgment. Okay? So make sure that whatever choice that you're making it from a balanced one with intention backing it and not just passion. Give me more for Libra. Ooh. Hmm. I feel like this weekend is really going to show you the truth about what you're truly wanting. And when I say what you're truly wanting is like long term, you're going to receive a lot of clarity relating to what you see as long term investment, growth, love, pursuing a career. Clarity is going to come for you this weekend. All right, Scorpio. What's going on for you? Scorpio. All right, you got 9 of Pentacles here, followed by the Knight of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the reverse. 8 of Pentacles, why? 10 of Wands in the reverse. This gives me very much here for a good time, not for a long time energy. Let's do something impulsive, but I want to keep my autonomy. I'm not here to commit. I'm not here to take on anything additional. Like this could be coming from your side where you are feeling this way, or it could be coming from somebody else's side who's trying to get with you. But I feel a lot of sexual chemistry that's there. Weirdly enough, it is giving me booty call energy. So give me more for Scorpio this weekend. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of empowerment that's here, but also like I don't want to commit, or I'm wanting to do something very unorthodox. So maybe we're leaning into the taboo. Y'all like the taboo. That's right up your alley. All right. 5 of Wands in the reverse. You got the 3 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. Okay, look at that. Bottom of the deck. Page of Cups. Somebody's going to reach out to you because they want to put an end to whatever conflict y'all got. They're wanting to make amends with you. Yep. They're feeling depleted. They're feeling unsatisfied with how things ended up. They're feeling very clingy too to your energy. So you'll be getting someone here wanting to work it out with you. All right, Sagittarius. Let's go, Sag. Oh. You're another one wanting to be to themselves. I feel like there's somebody here that wants you to help them with something, but you're not too like excited about that. If it's not that somebody wants you to help them with something, you may need help with something, but you're not excited about that. Just take it as it resonates for you. But I mean, I feel like for the most part, this weekend is going to be pretty good for you. You're sitting in your energy here. You got the Temperance card that's there, also the Ace of Cups. So that's why I was saying you're very similar as well with how Aries was coming up, where it's like you're just wanting to enjoy your own company, and I feel like that's kind of where you are this weekend as well. Give me more. Ten of Cups. Yeah, you're enjoying your own energy. So you'll be in a pleasant mood for the most part. Very chill. I think it's a very chill weekend. High Priestess. Queen of Swords in the reverse. I feel like there's going to be people that are kind of, and this is just their bad habit. Like, you can go quiet and people are like, oh, I feel like, I don't understand, blah, blah, blah. And then they're so obsessed with like what you have going on. I do feel like this is a quiet, I mean, I've said it already. I'm saying it again. This is a quiet weekend. You're going to be kind of to yourself. Um, Now, if there is any type of like drama or toxic stuff that's going on around you, I do also feel like you're going to kind of keep quiet in relation to that. I don't think, even when there's like things that you know the answer to and other people don't, I still don't feel like you're going to say anything. I think you're just going to kind of sit there and watch because you're just like, I don't want to be a part of that. So I do see you kind of staying out of something possibly that could be a little drama. Yeah, it feels like emotions are coming to the surface for either you or someone else. I feel like it's you. I mean, I feel like it's someone else, but I feel like the way that you're coming across is I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to take that on. I don't want the burden. You're just trying to have a chill weekend and that's it. All right. Capricorn, what's going on for Capricorn this weekend? Hmm. What's the Nine of Pentacles in reverse? Oh no. Okay. Shit. There's an event with your relationship. You got the Nine of Pentacles here in the reverse. There's an event. There's something that's about to take place. Unexpected with that Wheel of Fortune that's here. But I feel like when it happens, and I guess when you're trying to get the information on it, it seems fishy. Something doesn't seem right. Something doesn't seem right. Now, let me also say, because I don't want to say it's just, okay. I was just about to say that, and then this card pops up. I don't want to just say that this is like love relationship. I will also say that this can be a work relationship. So if you have a close relationship, shared energy with another individual that you're having to work on certain things with them, it could be something along those lines. But there's an event, there's something that happens. It is unexpected, and when it does happen, something sounds like it ain't right when you get the information. It's very confusing. So to you, you're like someone is sneaking around, someone is lying, someone is trying to hide something. I don't disagree because that's the very first thing that I felt when I pulled that out. But let me see. Give me more for Capricorn. Okay, Knight of Swords, Eight of Wands, Judgment, Five of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Huh. When I was trying to see kind of like what was going on with that, it feels like there's some sort of information that you receive relating to someone trying to, it almost feels like someone trying to insert themselves into y'all's business. That's what it feels like. Someone trying to re-enter into y'all's business. And I feel like whoever this is, like the information that you find out, yes, I think that you weren't supposed to find it out. I feel like you found out information that you weren't supposed to necessarily be privy to. Yeah, they were trying to hold back in order to not cause complications with you. But it almost feels like when you find out, there may be a fight. There may still be a fight because it was like somebody was trying to keep a secret. Okay, that was very specific, Capricorn. All right, let's go to Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. This weekend, what's happening? Fool card. Okay. Hmm. Why the Five of Wands and the Six of Wands? Some of y'all may be looking to find another job because it just feels like either A, it's not challenging, or B, it's not moving. And that's actually making you feel more stressed out because it's not. So this weekend, you may be thinking to yourself, shit, maybe I should go find another fucking job. Because it's like you're needing to see something move. You're needing to see something shake. And so for you, you may decide, you know what, I'm going to take my talents elsewhere. Now, if this is not work related, this could also be love related. Like maybe your love life kind of is plateauing with your person that you're dealing with. And maybe they're not showing you the attention and the affection that they should be. It can apply to a relationship as well. Give me more for this weekend. Three of Cups in the reverse. Four of Swords in the reverse. Four Cups. Yeah, it almost feels like there's stagnation, and maybe for the ones that are trying to actually become more official with their person, it could almost feel like the plateau is rejection. But what I will say that I'm seeing, or like I said, if this is work related, maybe you've been rejected. Maybe you're trying to get a step ahead, but it feels like rejection, like nothing is happening for you. Because I see a lot of disappointment, a lot of like frustration. I don't know if I would say anxiety, maybe restlessness. I guess you could chop that up to anxiety as well. But you guys may have, and I got 444 in the freaking clock. You guys may have this urge to go do something, to just like to feel alive. Whether it is, I was dating this person, they ain't been doing what they need to, so now I'm about to go date somebody else. Or I had this job and now and it doesn't necessarily mean that I didn't get this, so I'm gonna go do this to fulfill. Like it could be you decide you want to go do something risky, like I don't know. I'm going to give y'all something, and I know this is not going to apply to a certain demographic, but jumping out of an airplane. That's the only thing I could think of right now when it comes to like risky shit. I mean, of course, you can do anything that's risky. Um, there's tons of things that don't require you going into an airplane. However, what I'm saying is, I just feel like you're wanting to do something that will bring a thrill. Hell, it could be shopping. Shopping might bring a thrill, but it's just something where it's like you feel very complacent with some area in your life. And this weekend, I feel like you're gonna go to look for fun. Risky fun though. Because, and I say risky because you have the freaking Fool card. Okay? You see him, he's just walking off of a cliff and he's not even paying attention. All right, Pisces. Okay. Pisces. This weekend. Oh, okay. This weekend, what's going on for Pisces? Somebody wants a second chance. Somebody wants a second chance. They want to leave the past in the past. They've awakened to this connection. They want to leave the past in the past. They're not bringing the baggage that they had with them. Let's see about that. Page of Wands in the reverse. Strength card in the reverse. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Fool card. You feel like it would be foolish to go back. You feel like it would be foolish. Like, I don't feel like an excitement to really deal with this person. I feel more so like, I think this would be dumb if I did. I wouldn't be smart. It would be weak. I know the truth about this person. I'm going to stay single from this. I've been able to get over this. I'm starting over. So, but I still feel like, and you know, to be fair, that energy has been like looming over y'all for quite some time. So I'm going to assume that I'm going to assume that it's an extended period of time that this is going to occur, because I've had certain Pisces that, yes, it's happened for them. And then some of them, it hasn't happened yet. And the storyline keeps coming up. And that's usually what I see when it's the same fucking storyline over and over again. It's usually because, hell, we might be in a transit. It might be like a long transit, and that's the reason as to why it just keeps coming up. Let's see. Okay, Four of Pentacles in the reverse, the Justice in the reverse, the Magician. I feel like you're going to say no. I feel like you're going to ignore them or block them, because you've let it go. You've let go of the toxic. You've let go of things not being fair and being treated unfairly. You've let go of all of that. And I feel like this weekend, you're going to truly see how powerful you are. Okay. And let's just say, for example, that this person doesn't like reach out to you, because of course time doesn't even fucking exist. And this shit could happen like a month from now, a week from now, today. It just depends on what timeline you're on. But, even if this person doesn't reach out, y'all have to also understand and know that when they be like in your energy and you're doing whatever, and then all of a sudden, boom, they pop into your energy, that is because you guys are like on the same frequency. You're just sending those signals to each other over and over again. If that is to occur, I still feel like all of this still applies, because mentally you'll know it's dumb for me to go back. I'm not in that state of mind any longer. I'm cutting that cord. I'm closing this out. And then you feel empowered. So, all right, everybody, that's what I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for being here per usual. Greatly appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Comment below for the algorithm. And until next time, you guys take care.